hard when you feel good. You're in your freaking 20s to do a show. Hip replacements in 50s is a whole different ball game. We've been showing you exercises done on big rubber balls. Big rubber balls became popular in the fitness era in America in the early 90s. I didn't know where it all started until recently. I did some research for an article for Bay Area Christian Family magazine that I was writing, and they were invented in Italy in '63. So like I was born, and 2 years later, Giuseppe or whoever invented the big round rubber balls, and lo and behold, here we are using them now I'm at age 50 to rehab my hips. I just thought that was a fascination, how the big rubber ball became part of my life and my consciousness, and now it's part of yours. You may be just flipping channels and going, what is this guy sitting on? It's a big rubber ball. I've shown several exercises. I'm going to show several because this, like several things, you know, like kettlebells are the big thing in fitness right now. And everybody goes, oh, these are so awesome, they're so new. Yeah, they're new sport. Skippy, they were invented in the 1800s in Russia, okay? Just so you didn't discover them. They didn't used to have rubber around them, and they weren't pink, but they've always been kettlebells from Russia, 1800s. This ball was invented in '63, quickly got into physical therapy in Europe, and then brought to America in the '80s, and then finally made its way into fitness and athletic training, because they're great for athletic training. Now this exercise I'm going to show you, the other good thing about these is they're always, anytime some people call them balance balls. You're unstable. You're not stable. Instability is going to cause core activation. This exercise I'm going to show you is really good lower abs, but that's too limiting. It's also hip flexors. It's just a great all-around exercise. I'm telling you as much as I can, because once I start these, there won't be a lot of talking. Okay, I've shown these on the show probably in the early 90s when we first started using these balls. The show's been on now about 23 years. We have actually spanned 3 decades. We've been in 3 different decades. This show started in the 80s. I feel like I'm 105 right now. Just when I say that stuff, it just makes me. I had a kid recently that works out at the gym say, "How long have you been doing the show, Mr. Jason?" I said, 23 years. And, "Do you ever get burned out?" "No, I stay there." Stupid question. All right, so this is we'll call this a ball leg in. I'm trying to figure out how the camera's going to pick me. I'm going to roll over this ball until it's on my feet. Is that good? You good? All right. And I'm going to roll it in. That's a great exercise. You can do 10 to 15 of these. You can start with 1 if you have to, but 10 to 15. Isn't that fun? It is fun. It's a good exercise, but it's also fun. If you ever want to see clips from the show, like if you ever thought, well, that was a cool tip, you go to our website, SouthFit.com or JasonsFitness.com will get you there. Click TV show, and it'll take you to a catalog of our different, like we've got some on the cooking segments, nutrition corner, training segments. You can kind of see what you missed. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. There's one more I was going to do.